Doing great, and yeah, good to see you on this live. I'm going to be with you for an hour and a half, answering some questions, seeing what guidance and messages are coming in for everyone. So I'm just going to wait for people to come in whilst I sort my cards out, because I moved my arm and this kind of moved all the cards. So yeah, so there we go. And my tablet is all ready. We are good to go. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Okay, right. So let's see. We're still waiting for people to jump in, to realize that I'm here and come on as well to join the live. Like I said, I'm going to be here for an hour and a half with you guys, answering some questions. So we will get onto it as soon as my tablet allows me to see the chat. And happy equinox, everyone. We are now here in the Northern Hemisphere. We have officially moved into spring, which is very exciting. So happy, someone's buzzing, but they'll drop off what they need to drop off. I've got a porch, it's fine. Right, okay, right. So let's see. I can see we've got Prince Official. Hey, Prince Official. Oh, you're a member. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you as a member on there. Just to let you know that if you are a member as well, there is a perk that I actually have where you can join this Discord that I have. I will put details on there for you if you want to do that, and that way you can actually, once a month you can actually get about a 20 to 30 minute one-on-one with me as a member. It's a perk that comes for you as a member. So Prince Official, if that's something that you would like to do, keep an eye on the channel for members, and and I will put that up there as well for you if it's something that you want to do. Okay, so we've got Prince Official, Julia, Shay G, and Skills, and Nick, and Jacinta. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Okay, so we are going to start whilst we wait for more people to join. But starting with Julia, who's saying, can I ask for a message from P? What is P wanting to say to Julia at this time? What message is coming through from P to Julia? Thank you, angels. Message from P to Julia. So really jumping out. I feel terrible for hurting you. So P is thinking about the things that have happened in the past and is saying to you, I feel terrible for hurting you. Whatever it is that has gone on, it's something that he thinks about and that he feels terrible about. What else is he wanting to say as well today? So he's also saying to you, magnets. So he's saying we are magnets. We pull back towards each other. He feels that pull towards you. And he's also saying to you, I feel you. So he is really feeling your energy and feeling that pull as well towards you. And then he is also saying to you, past, let it go. So I feel that what he's saying, because there is this message of, I feel terrible for hurting you. He is thinking about the past a lot. And it's something that he needs to let go of. So, and I feel that you've probably let all that go now. You've forgiven, you've moved on. But I feel he's still holding on to that. So it's something that he needs to do, to work on releasing the past, letting it all go. Whichever things that happened, the way he hurt you, he needs to let that go so that he can then be able to move forward. And he's also saying, remember that I know you. So, he knows you on a deeper level. He knows you energetically. He knows you spiritually. He knows you for who you truly are. So he's just saying to you, remember, I know you. I know we've got this powerful connection. Those are the messages coming through from him as well. And then to finish off, what else is P wanting to say to Julia at this time? What are the messages coming through from him? What is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, awakening. And he's saying, your love touched me in ways I never knew were possible. And it awakened parts of me that I never knew existed. So he's really feeling this powerful connection between the two of you. And the love that he shares with you has really awakened, parts of him that he never knew, or, he'd never experienced love like that before, and that's what he is saying to you, parts of him that he never knew he existed, but it also awakened, sort of, as it's part of his awakening as well, so that he can then be able to really live the life that he truly came here to live. And he's saying to you, you are unique. You are an irreplaceable part of my life. So he finds you unique and irreplaceable. That's what he's wanting to say. And what's ahead for the two of you? What is ahead for Julia and P? Thank you, angels. What's ahead for Julia and P? What is ahead? So the cards that have come out for you here. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is the card of a positive eventual outcome. Things will work out in the right divine timing. When the time is right, it is all going to work out. That's basically the message that comes with this card. It's showing you that it is all going to be okay. Things will work out. So what's ahead for the two of you is things eventually happening so that the two of you come together. I feel he's still needing to release the past at this time. And you've got the High Priestess as well that has also come out. And I feel this is a message for you to really listen to the guidance coming in for you. Listen to your intuition. This is about your connection to the divine and really moving forward, doing the things that you're being guided to do in your own life. To really focus on yourself and things that you like, the guidance that's coming in of how you are to be moving forward, what you are meant to be doing in the meantime, really moving forward in your own life. So that's what's coming through. Okay, then we've got Shannon. Thank you, Shannon, for that donation. Any messages for me? Let's see what's coming through. What message is coming through for Shannon at this time? Thank you, angels. So the message that has come out for you, we've got Isle of Avalon. And the message is healing, returning to wholeness, and transformation. So, I feel this is you. You can see there sort of sitting, it's like a bath, but it's more like a waterfall or something anyway, but it's all about the sort of healing that is happening for you, the releasing things that have been holding you back and really going through a deeper transformation. It's like you're being bathed in a way to release what needs to go and you are returning to wholeness. So it's such a beautiful card to come out for you there. You're being shown you are returning to wholeness, really moving forward on your own path of your own awakening and your own spiritual path. So really powerful card to come out for you there, Shannon. So let's get a spirit animal message. What spirit animal is coming in with a message for Shannon? Thank you, angels. What spirit animal is coming? You've got the tiger that's coming through here. And it says, allow yourself to be loved and dismantle your protective walls. So much closeness and love awaits you. So it's a beautiful card to come through. And I feel you're being shown that, love is coming for you. And it's a message for you whilst you're going through that transformation. I feel you are dismantling as well any walls that you may have had, even from things that have happened in the past relationships, things that haven't worked out. You've been healing that, you're going through that deeper transformation. And I feel it's going to be very soon time for you to allow yourself to be loved, and it says so much closeness and love awaits you. So there's definitely something coming in for you in love. We're going to bring in an angel wish message as well for you. What angel wishes are coming through for Shannon at this time? What angel wishes are coming through? So the angel wishes for you today are, your loved ones want you to live the life you're destined for. So this is a beautiful message. Your loved ones in spirit, loved ones who've passed over to the other side, but your angels, the creator, they all want you to live the life you're destined for. And I feel as you're going through the deeper transformation and healing, is really going to be opening the doors for you to be able to live the life that you're destined for. To have the love that is meant for you as well. They are supporting you in all this and helping, everything to open up for you. Your loved ones are guiding you from above. So you're really being guided as well. It's about listening to the guidance that you are receiving. And then the last one is your children are the greatest gift of all. They teach you more than you teach them. So I'm sure you will see this message and be like, yes, That is so true, but it's a reminder that your children are the greatest gift of all, and they're here to teach you more than you teach them. So that's the message coming through for you there. And then I'm going to bring you in this deck as well here. What message is coming through for Shannon? Thank you, angels, at this time. So we've got here reaching your goal that has come out. So that's the message coming through, and open yourself to others. So this open yourself to others kind of goes with the other card that came out, which was all about, sort of really the spirit animal, the tiger. So much love awaits you and closeness awaits you. Allow yourself to be loved. And you're also having here, open yourself to others. So there is this message that's coming in for you in relation to that. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. So I feel you're just being asked to be open. And then we also have here reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. So that really shows the message as well about that closeness that's coming in for you. Everything that you are wanting for this connection is going to manifest in the near future. And I really feel as well with all the transformation and the fact that you are returning to wholeness is really opening doors for that love to come in for you as well. So let's see what your person is saying to finish off. What is Shannon's person wanting to say to Shannon at this time? So he's saying to you, twin flames, one soul. So he's saying to you, we are twin flames, we are that one soul, and that's about being meant to be together as well. And to finish off, what else is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, feelings, I may be quiet over here, but the way I feel about you is loud. So, even if he is quiet, I did a short today, do check that out. It was all about twin flames as well. So even if he's quiet, whatever the distance, but the love is always there. And that's what he's saying to you. The way that he feels about you is always loud, even if he's quiet wherever he is. And he's saying to you, grateful. I am so happy we found each other. So he's grateful for this love and grateful that the two of you have found each other. I hope that helps, sending you so much love. And thank you for that donation. Okay. So next we've got... we've got Zainab with a donation as well. Thank you, Zainab, for that donation. So what are Gerard's... Oh, my thingy has gone off. Let's bring that back. What's happened? Let me just go back in again. Okay. What was Gerard's feelings when he saw my pictures on my stories 2 days ago? Okay, what was Gerard's feelings when he saw the pictures on stories 2 days ago? What were Gerard's feelings when he saw the stories, the pictures 2 days ago? Thank you, angels. What were his feelings when he saw the stories? Okay, right. Okay, so you've got the Lover's card that has jumped out here. So, he felt that he has this love for you. You're the person that he feels that strong connection with. He feels that you are the lovers. So, he felt that love for you, that just filled with the love that he has for you. That's what you are getting there. But we will also have the Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles is the card of hardship. It's the card of, feeling left out in the cold in a way. So I feel that even though he is the one who's staying away from you, he sees pictures of you, he feels that love for you, and he kind of feels left out in the cold. I don't know whether you were, what you were doing in your pictures, but it's something that he kind of wishes that maybe he was there with you. He was doing whatever you were doing in those pictures with you. Even if it's just you sitting, he wishes that he was there with you, sitting with you. It's kind of like he's finding it hard. Because, it's like that hardship because he feels left out in the cold, as if you are living your life without him, sort of thing, which you should do, but, because he's not ready to move forward yet. So he really felt, that he wished that he was there with you. That's the energy that I'm getting. And we've got the Justice card that has also come out. So I feel with this card, in terms of how he was feeling, he just really felt that he needs to change things. He needs to really sort of balance things out so that he can be able to be with you. You know, he wants to come in to be able to have a relationship with you when it is balanced. He doesn't want to come in when it's not balanced. And he knows that, you know, there need to be karmic endings, there need to be a change in his life for things to then be balanced for him to come into your life. So that's what is coming through about how he felt. So he knows he needs to make a change. What comes on his mind at the moment? And love messages from him. So let's see what's coming from his mind. What is he wanting to say? What is Gerard wanting to say? What's coming into his mind at this time? What messages has he got? So he's saying there is a third party. So this is why he feels left out in the cold. He's saying there's a third party that is in the way, that is stopping me from being able to come and be with you. And you know this anyway, you know, and he kind of just makes him wish that things were different, that he you know, because he would love to be with you. He's also saying you deserve better than me. So, you know, seeing those pictures and the fact that he can't quite move forward, I feel that sometimes he just thinks to himself, you deserve better than him. You know, it's not that he doesn't want to be with you, but it's about deserving. You deserve to be treated like the queen that you are, and you deserve better than him because he's not able to give you what you deserve at this time. So that's what he's also saying to you. And he's also saying to you as well, here, I don't know what I want. So he is still trying to figure out what he wants. And I don't feel that this is to do with the love that he has for you. It's about his own life. There is that third party, and I'm sure I've said things around this before as well, whereby he's had this life, this relationship, you know, this marriage, and he's kind of in it. There's that respect for that person. And he feels quite bad about just walking away or changing things, whatever it is that goes on in his own mind. That's what he's saying, I don't know what I want about. He's still needing to figure this out. But he has so much love for you. What else is going through his mind at this time? And love messages from him. What else is coming through from him? So he's also saying to you as well here, you shine, you are radiant. So from those photos that he saw of you, he's saying to you, you are radiant, you shine. He's just seeing how beautiful and, you know, how your light is shining bright. And he's saying, my future, you are in it. So he may not be able to do anything right now, but, you know, and he's still trying to figure out how to get out of the situation, saying, I don't know what I want. But when it comes to his future, it's like he knows in himself that you are in it. So he's saying to you, my future, you're in it, and you would want a commitment with you. You know, marry me coming through here. So in the future, this is something that he wants for the two of you. And then what else is he wanting to say? Love messages, thank you, angels. What else is Gerard wanting to say? So he's also saying to you as well here, eternal. And he's saying, I'm not sure there is a way in which I cannot be in love with you. It's us for eternity. So he's saying to you, there's just no way. He's just not sure there's any way he can't be in love with you. You know, no matter what, the love will always be there. He's also saying to you, healing. And he's saying the intensity and rawness of this love scares me. This is something that I'm working on. So I feel that, you know, the marriage that he's in, the relationship he's in, it is kind of, you know, something that is not required for him to do the healing that he needs to do to change himself, face himself, and, you know, and the things that he needs to work on. And the fact that with you, there is all that, you know, it's like the intensity and the rawness of this connection with you, it scares him. It makes him see things about himself that he needs to change and do and, you know, make better in his life. And all that scares him. So it's something he's saying to you, it does scare me. He loves it as well, but it scares him. And he's saying, but this is something that I am working on. So he is also healing because of this connection with you. And then to finish off, he's saying to you, delight. Thinking of you is my favorite distraction. So when he's thinking of you, it's like his favorite distraction. You know, so I feel that even when he saw your photos, it was that beautiful distraction in his life. And he's saying to you, thinking of you is my favorite distraction. And it's like a delight for him to be thinking of you. So I hope that helps. Thank you for that donation. Okay, right. We're gonna go back up. So we've got Shaiji. Any love messages from my DM? What's Shaiji's divine masculine wanting to say? Love messages today. What's Shaiji's divine masculine wanting to say? So he's saying to you, he has this desire for you, and you're the person who turns him on. He's also saying to you as well, light, pray for help. You know, this can be a message for you to pray for help, but I feel he's praying for help. He wants to change his life and he's asking for that help from above so that he can be able to change his life and be with you. And he's saying to you, joy, let's work on it. So this is also a message for you to find your own joy in your own life, but also he wants to be with you. He knows that you'll be able to have that joy with you as well. So he's saying, I need to work on it so that I can then be able to have this life with you. You bring joy into his life. Thank you, angels. What other love messages are coming through from Shaiji's divine masculine? He's also saying to you, home. All I truly want is to be with you. So you're the person that he wants to be with. You are his home. And he's saying to you, essence. And he's saying it's not just about how you look, it's everything about you. So for him, it's not just about how you look, it's everything about you. And then Prince Official, Suhani Sharma, current feeling for Prince and what's going on in her life. So what is going on in Suhani's life? Thank you, angels. What's going on in Suhani's life at this time? Okay, so the cards that have come out, let's just see. Right, so first card that we've got here the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, you know, you can see that dog there is kind of like there's that sort of snow, ice, things are frozen, things are not really moving forward. And what I feel is that she may be facing things, you know, whereby she doesn't quite know what to do, maybe with situations in her life, you know, even when it comes to her heart sort of and her higher self guiding her to make a change and move towards you. But the mind, the ego comes in and brings in all sorts of fear. So she's kind of like, you know, she ends up being in this stalemate. It's like she doesn't quite know how to move in relation to you because she's still working through whatever fears, but it could also be other things that are going on in her life. That's the energy that's coming through there. And then we've got the Hanged Man. So, you know, this is showing you that there are necessary delays in her coming to you. And the reason is because she is still needing to find clarity. She's still needing to get out of fear. She's still needing to change things that are kind of like a stalemate in her own life to then be able to move forward. So, you know, there are things that she is dealing with and necessary delays in relation to her coming forward to you. The other card that has also come out is the Two of Pentacles. So she's also working on finding balance. So there may be situations in her life that, you know, have sort of brought things to not be balanced, or even within herself. Maybe she needs to be balanced. Maybe she's doing too much of something. I'm getting that sort of energy. Like maybe she's working too much. I don't know if she works or she goes to school, whatever it is. But, you know, there's something that she's doing too much of. So maybe it's being out in the world too much and not really making that time to connect within, to heal, to work on herself. And she needs to find that balance. It's like finding that balance within the self. You know, she needs that, and it's something that she needs to work on. It could be finding balance in her own physical world as well. If she's doing too much of something, you know, she could even be helping other people a lot or helping family. You know, there's something that she's doing too much of. So she needs to find that balance. The other card that has also come out is the Two of Wands. So, you know, the Two of Wands is the card that can be that is about partnership, working with other people. So maybe it's something going on in terms of the work that she does. You know, she could be, as I said, I was getting this energy of maybe looking after someone or helping a family member. It's like there's something that she's doing, but it's kind of taking her away from being able to, you know, make time for herself, to love herself, to heal herself, to care for herself, because she's giving too much. So she needs to find that balance in her life. So that's what's going on with her. And what are her current feelings for Prince? What are her current feelings for Prince? What is she wanting to say about her feelings? So she's saying here, I gave into temptation. So this card kind of shows me that, there are things that are going on, and giving into temptation doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. She may have just, sort of given into temptation. It could be a habit that she has, something that, even her ego that brings in fear, sort of getting stuck in doing something is the energy that I'm really getting here. She's also saying to you long distance. So she feels that, this is about that long distance connection between the two of you because you're not seeing each other. That's what's coming through there. What else is she wanting to say to Prince at this time? What other messages are coming through? So she's also saying to you, I will reach out. So she's saying, I will communicate. When she feels that she is able to, when she's kind of got out of feeling stuck in her life, she will communicate. And she's saying we will have that union because we belong together. So, you just have to be patient and trust everything. There are necessary delays, and necessary delays get brought in by the divine to help things to move forward, for her to do what she needs to do before she does come to you. To finish off, what is she wanting to say to Prince at this time? What is she wanting to say? So she's also saying to you as well here, we are meant for each other. So again, that we belong together, union as well here. And she's saying to you, preordained, we are meant for each other. We are meant for each other, and nothing will come in the way of that. So, as I said, the short that I did today, again, if you haven't seen it, it was all about twin flames. Do check it out. No matter what is in the way, the two of you are meant to be together, and nothing will ever come in the way of that. May delay things, but it will not, stop the fact that the two of you are meant for each other. Okay, and then God sent. So you've got two cards that are really about it all being a love from God. God sent me the most precious gift, you. So she's saying you're God sent and you're the most precious gift. So I feel this is also a message for you to just trust the journey as well. I hope that helps. And then we've got DK. Thank you for that donation, beautiful. What would RR want to tell me today? What is RR wanting DK to know at this time? What is RR wanting DK to know? So RR is saying to you here, soulmate. So he's saying we have this powerful connection. We are soulmate, twin flame. It is about that soul connection. And he's also saying to you as well, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So I feel that he's still working on worthiness. There may be a part of himself that just feels like he's not good enough for you. And this is something that he just needs to work on and release. So he is showing you that. Maybe there have been things that you kind of feel like, maybe he does show you that in some sort of way. So he is needing to work on, just feeling worthy of you. That's the message coming through there. What else is he wanting to say, RR to DK at this time? So he's also saying to you, first of all, we've got patience. I need time. So, if he is needing that time to just work on his worthiness. He's saying to you, just be patient. I just need time. But he's also saying to you here, hope. There is hope for him to get past whatever he may have. And, he's staying positive. It's also about you staying positive as well when it comes to this connection. And he's saying to you, divine order is all in divine order. He is on the right path. The two of you are on the right path. And he's saying, I want to be in a place where you trust me fully. And I feel he's saying to you, I will earn it. But this is about him trusting you, trusting him fully. But it's also about him trusting himself. So I feel that there is a part of him whereby he's still needing to work through maybe some insecurities, thinking he's not good enough, that sort of energy. And he wants to even have his own trust of himself. That's what he is saying to you here. So he will work on things. He's saying to you, I just need time, be patient, but I'm going to get there in a way. And he's saying, but I'm longing for you. He's saying, I desire you. So if you're not in communication, he wants you to know that he desires you. If you do speak here and there, he's just letting you know that he when you're not with him, he longs for you and he has this really strong desire for you. So what else is coming through from RR to DK to finish off? What other messages are coming through? So he's saying to you, soul, and he's saying, my love for you ignites my soul. So the love that he has for you, it ignites his soul. And he's also saying to you, dreamy, when I am quiet, I tend to think of you and smile to myself. So when he's quiet, when he's not speaking to you, he's thinking of you, he gets into this dreamy state, and and he just smiles to himself. That's what he wants you to know. And he's saying to you, breathtaking, to finish off, I can't get over how gorgeous you are. Stunning inner and outer beauty. So for him, you're breathtaking, you are stunning, inner and outer beauty. I hope that helps, and thank you for that donation. Okay, right. So we're gonna go back up. So we've done Prince Official. Skills, I'm good today. How are you doing? Nick, hey there. Welcome everyone. Good to see you here. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe as well so that you see when I come on live or your videos that I do. It would be really great to have you here on the channel, and do hit the like button as well. It really does help me. It helps the channel. And also it helps the messages to get to other people. Even if I'm answering for you or, someone else, the angels speak through those answers as well. So maybe someone who needs a message may just see it and, and they'll get that message that they need at that time. So thank you for liking as well. Okay, so messages from E for Nick. Good to see you here, Nick. What messages are coming through for E for Nick? What is E wanting to say to Nick at this time? Okay, so first message coming through for you from him, I feel empty without you. So he's wanting you to know that when he's not with you, he feels empty. And he's also saying finances are a problem. So I don't know if he is sorting out, busy sorting out his finances. He's saying here finances are a problem. So it may be something that he is working on, maybe sorting out savings or things that, that he is dealing with. It's come out for a reason. You make me want to be a better person. So you're the person who really just makes him just want to be a better person. So that can be wanting to be a better person even in his finances. I feel it's come out for a reason. So maybe there's something going on with that. So that's what he is saying. But you also make him want to be a better person just in general. What else is he wanting to say to Nick at this time? What other messages are coming through? We've got working, I'm busy. So that can be working on his finances, busy with his work. That's coming through there as well. And he's also saying to you here, I'm working on my goals. So, whatever his goals are. So there's very much this energy of something that he's busy with, whether it's to do with the goals, to do with the finances or his work. There is that energy coming through here. He's also saying to you, see, I see you. So he's letting you know that he sees you. And I feel that this is seeing you on a deeper level, really understanding you and knowing that there is this connection as well between the two of you. He's saying to you the time that it's taking, it is worth it. It is worth it for the wait as well on this when it comes to this connection. And he is becoming aware. So he's saying awareness, I am awake. So he is becoming aware. And he's just saying to you, love is the answer. So, when it comes to whatever it is that's going on, love is the answer. And let's see what else he is wanting to say to you as well. What is he wanting Nick to know to finish off? What other messages are coming through from him? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, are unforgettable. And he's saying, I can never forget you. So he wants you to know that no matter what, he can never forget you. And that's because he's hooked on you. And he's saying, I simply can't get you out of my mind. So you're always on his mind. And he's also saying to you, reconciliation, take me back, my love. So he wants to reconcile with you. I don't know if you haven't seen each other for a while. He wants that. He wants to be with you. And he kind of wants that seclusion for the two of you to just be by yourselves, go somewhere. I want to be stuck on a desert island with only you. So you're the person that he wants to have a life with. I just feel he's in this place whereby he's sorting out things to do with his goals so that he can then be able to come forward and, and actually be able to have a proper reconciliation and having that life with you. Because you would like to be, just go into seclusion, away from the world, just the two of you, stuck on a desert island together. So that's what's coming through. Okay, Jacinta, what is the weekend bringing for me and my mom? Okay, what's the weekend bringing for Jacinta and her mom? What's the weekend bringing for Jacinta and her mom? Thank you, angels. What is coming through here? Okay, so the cards that have come out is the Queen of Pentacles. And you know, Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's a card of being grounded, you know, of generosity, just calmness. I see the card as a card of calmness, a card of peace. So I feel that the weekend is going to bring in, more of that being more peaceful. So I feel it's also a message to, if you find that your mom is getting into a bit of a state, maybe take her out in nature, get her to ground herself. It may help her as well. And you're also saying, what is the equinox bringing for me and mom? What's the equinox bringing for you and your mom? What is it bringing for you and your mom? Okay, so the cards that have come out here, we've got the Empress, and the Empress really is, I'm getting this energy of self-love, being there for the self, being nurturing and caring towards each other, you as you look after your mom, because remember, equinox is about finding balance. So I feel that what this is saying as well to you is that you need to find that balance, because obviously you're there looking after your mom, giving everything, but you also need to do that nurturing and caring to the self. So you need to find that balance. And I remember last time I said to you that it's important you ask other people for help if you need that, so that you can make time for you as well. So I feel that's the message that's coming through. But in terms of the two of you, it's about, the equinox is going to bring a chance for you to be nurturing and caring towards each other. But also mostly I feel you doing that to her, but you need to be able to give that to yourself as well. And then we've got the Ace of Wands coming through here. And, here in the Northern Hemisphere, this is about, we're moving, it's spring officially starting. I'm seeing some flowers as well there. So I feel that, this is about taking action, doing certain things. Again, I'm getting that energy of spending time out in nature. Make sure that you are doing more of that for yourself, for your mom as well, is the energy coming through. But also taking action is going to bring in things moving forward. We have also entered Aries season. We're at the start of the new astrological year, and Aries is that's the energy of the Ace of Wands. Wands are all fire and, sort of taking action, moving things forward. So I feel this is also guiding you to start to take action, or things starting to move forward, maybe that may have felt stuck, or for you to take action in things that you're being guided to do as well. And then I keep seeing an ad for a workshop on how to start online coaching business. Should I go for it? Is it something that you would like to do? Is it something that you feel that this is something that my heart is guiding me to do? If it is, go for it. And if you feel like you want to do this, then what's stopping you? Just take the action. That's the message coming through for you. Take action. If you feel that this is guidance coming in for you, do it. Sometimes you need to listen to your heart rather than ask someone else if this is the thing for you. If you feel like, oh, this keeps coming up for me, this is something that I think I would like to do, listen to your heart and go ahead and do it. And if you feel that this is something that you like to do in the future, help others that way, then go ahead and do it. That's the big message coming through for you. I'll get angel guidance for you as well in relation to that. Should she go forward for this workshop for online coaching business? What's the message coming through? I'm just really hearing, listen to your heart. That's the message coming through. Again, look at this. We've got go into nature and clear any negative thoughts or energies you may have. And I feel that if you're unsure, should I do this? Maybe you go out in nature, you ground yourself. And I talked about going out in nature. I feel it's really important for you. It's going to help you to clear negative thoughts, or to also clear your mind, so that you can hear what you're being guided to do in relation to this workshop. So that's the message coming through for you there. While you have a pause, Make every beat of your heart count. So I feel that this is a message saying to you, whilst you have a pulse, means whilst you are alive, whilst you're breathing, make every beat of your heart count. If this is something that you feel from your heart that you want to do, again, thank you, angels, for bringing it in exactly what I was saying. If your heart is saying to you, go ahead and do this, then make every beat of your heart count in relation to this workshop. That's the message coming through for you. Believe in miracles has also come out. So believe in miracles when it comes to your life, your mom, you know, everything. And even this workshop that you're asking about. I hope that helps. Okay, skills. May I have messages from my angels? Certainly. So what message is coming through for skills at this time? What message is coming through for skills? So the card that has come out for you is kindness. And the message for you is, in order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. So it's a big message for you to be kind to yourself. You know, sometimes it's easy to be kind to other people, do things for other people when we leave ourselves out. But it has to start with you. So be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations and give yourself due praise. So, you know, sometimes we have too many expectations of ourselves. I need to do this, I need to do all that. And you're just being asked to have reasonable expectations of yourself and give yourself due praise. So give yourself praise for how far you've come in your life, the things that you've achieved. That's the message coming through. In order to nurture the gentle quality of kindness, cherish yourself. So this is about valuing yourself, cherishing yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend the same energy to others. So it has to start with you. And when you can be kind to yourself, then you automatically extend that same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those who feel isolated, and comfort the sad. So this is a message coming through for you. The more you can give to yourself, the more you'll be able to help others and be kind to others as well. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. And the affirmation is, I am kind to myself and others. So beautiful message coming through for you there. What other message is coming through? We'll get a spirit animal message for you as well. For skills, thank you, angels. What spirit animal message is coming through for skills? So you've got a couple jumping out here. You've got the kiwi, and the message is, you are enough exactly as you are. So another message of loving yourself, knowing that you are enough, knowing your worth. And then you've got the unicorn coming through, and the message is, expect miracles and look out for them. So you're going to be shown miracles in your life, expect them and look out for them. To finish off, what other message is coming through for skills at this time? Your soul has made journeys, your soul has made many journeys. Listen to its wisdom. So you're being asked to listen to the wisdom of your soul, that guidance, that inner guidance that you receive. Your soul has made many journeys, so listen to your inner guidance. I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Nick, saying the one-on-ones are great. Sandra is amazing. So yeah, so nice to hear that. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again as well next time. Victoria, could you please get any messages from P? What is P wanting to say to Victoria? And if anyone's wondering what one-on-ones we're talking about, is a perk for being a member. If you're a member, I do on a monthly basis one-on-ones, 20 to 30 minutes of us just speaking about anything that you're wanting to talk about, you know, or a topic or whatever. But it comes with being a member. So if that's something that you'd like, you know, it's about joining the member section as well. So let's see what's coming through. Could you please get messages from my DMP? What is P wanting to say to Victoria today? Thank you, angels. What message is coming through? So he's saying to you, I still have growing to do. So he's letting you know that he is still growing. There are still things that he's working on. He still has growing to do. What else is he wanting to say to Victoria at this time? So he's saying to you, I'm seeking answers. So he's on this quest, you know, of the self. I'm really getting this quest of the self. As he's growing, he's seeking answers about himself, about his life, about this connection with you. And he's saying, I still have growing to do, but the chemistry between the two of you is always between us. So the chemistry is always there, is what he's saying to you. To finish off, what else is P wanting to say to Victoria at this time? What else is P wanting to say? So he's also saying to you here, eagerness, and he's saying, I cannot wait to kiss you again. So he's quite eager to kiss you. He is still having to grow, but there is this eagerness to be with you, to kiss you. And he's saying to you, honesty, the truth of the matter is, I deeply miss you. So he misses you deeply where he is, but he is still growing. So I hope that helps. Can I have messages from Anna Maria, what she wants to say, what is happening in her journey? So yeah, what's going on with Anna Maria? What is she wanting to say about that? Thank you, angels. What is Anna Maria wanting to say about what's going on with her? So she is saying to you, I feel you. You know, she's saying we're twin flames. I feel your energy. I feel you. That's what she wants you to know. She is feeling you. What else is she wanting to say about what's going on with her? What is she wanting to say? What's happening on her journey? Oh dear, wow. So she is also saying to you here, if I can find this one, there we go, telepathy. So she's connecting with you telepathically. You know, she's saying we are twin flames. I feel you, our connection. I hear you, hear my call. So she's speaking to you telepathically as well. And she's saying merging, we are one. So a lot of that, you know, about your connection as well. And she is saying to you, now be in it. This is a reminder for you to be in the present moment as well in your life. And I feel that this is something that she is working on. And she's saying, I promise I will make it right. So she's saying, when the time is right, I promise I will make it right between us. What else is she wanting to say to Les at this time? She's also saying to you, limitless. And she's saying, my love for you is deep and immeasurable. And it just keeps getting stronger. So the love that she feels for you is limitless, and it just keeps getting stronger. She's also saying to you, serendipity. With you and our love for each other, I feel like I've won the lottery of love. So, you know, she's saying if we were meant to meet, it was a chance meeting, it was meant to be. And with you and with this love that we have, I feel like I've won the lottery of love. So you also asked here, yeah, Prince Official, I will let you know how you can join Discord. I'll put it on the members section. So we've got here, what is happening on her journey? What's happening on Anna Maria's journey? What is happening on her journey at this time? What's coming through? So we also have the Two of Swords coming through here. So I feel that she is still kind of like in the stalemate energy. You know, her higher self is showing her where to go, but her ego is still holding her back, fears, you know, so she's not quite moving forward, but she knows she's got this connection with you, and she is dealing with that, you know, to get out of whether it's a fear, things that are holding her back to be able to move forward. So that's what's going on with her. Aramangao, I would like a message for my mom who is going through, I would like a message for my mom who is going through health challenges. I'm sorry to hear that your mom's going through health challenges at this time. So let's get messages for your mom. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Right, let's get messages for your mom who's going through health challenges at this time. For Aramangao, let's start with the tarot card. Message for Aramangao's mom who's going through health challenges at this time. What is coming through? So I feel that things are going to move forward. You've got the Eight of Wands there, which is about, you know, things changing, things moving forward. It's such a positive card. So I think, you know, I feel that this is showing you, I feel that this is showing you that things are going to change, you know, things are going to shift for your mom. The other cards that came out as well is the Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, and that's such a beautiful card of grounding, of finding peace. So I feel that this is showing you that things are going to move forward for her to find, you know, more of that peace and, you know, no longer going through the challenges. So that's the energy that I feel is coming through. Let's just get some angel messages as well For the mom who's going through health challenges, thank you, angels. What message is coming through? So you're being asked to focus on gratitude here, and gratitude really is, that where you get out of the place of focusing on things are not working out, start to be grateful for your mom being okay again. Gratitude really does help to shift even our body situations, and I feel this is also a message for your mom to start to be more positive, to be grateful. So rather than focusing on, the health challenges, I feel so unwell right now, if that's all that she's putting energy and focus into, this is a message for her to start to get into gratitude, to start to be grateful for a healthy body, to start to be grateful as if it's already happened. I feel that doing that is really going to shift things for her as well. And it says here, your guidance is to count your blessings. So, it's about being grateful for good health, being grateful for, all the blessings in her life. That way it shifts her focus from everything that's going on with her health in a negative, that's affecting her, that's challenging, to start to focus on the positive in her life. So your guidance as well is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. So the more she's focused on gratitude, the universe will respond generously to her, which will also help, when it comes to her healing as well. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, the more is bestowed on you. For gratitude is a key to opening the doors to universal abundance. And in this case, it is the key to opening the door to better health. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. So this is the perfect message to come in for your mom, to really focus on being grateful, and it says here, the affirmation, I'm grateful for everything in my life. So I feel that she needs to start, if she can, to write down 10 things that she's grateful for in the morning, including her health as well. Even if she's still struggling and going through the challenges, she starts to be grateful as if she's already healed. 10 of those things in the evening, and to just keep doing that every day. Her shifting her focus is really going to help. And the last message for Aramangal's mom, thank you, angels. What else is coming through? So we've got as well here, when you have inner peace, you've got it all. Focus on finding, having, and maintaining your inner peace. And I feel that gratitude will also help with that, for her to find inner peace despite whatever may be going on with her health. And in terms of her health as well, release all fear and doubt, you will be okay. So this is a message for you. She will be okay, but you need to release fear and doubt, and also a message for her to release all fear and doubt, focus on gratitude, you will be okay. I hope that helps. Okay, Natalia, I see you with a donation there. Thank you for that donation, beautiful. Messages from Grayson. What is Grayson wanting to say to Natalia at this time? Thank you, angels. What is Grayson wanting Natalia to know? What messages are coming through from him? So he's saying to you, I think the world of you. So he wants you to know that he thinks the world of you, for him, you're the world. And he thinks the world of you, but he's saying, but please be patient with me. So, he's still working on himself, and he's saying, I do think the world of you, but please be patient with me, whilst I still continue to keep moving forward, but know that I love you. So he wants you to know that he loves you. What else is he wanting to say, Grayson, to Natalia at this time? Thank you, angels. He's also saying to you, it's about continuing to have faith and trust God when it comes to this, to your connection as well. And he's saying, we have a mission together. Please be patient with me whilst I work on myself so that I can be ready for that mission. And he's also saying, please be patient with me. I'm still healing my wounds. My wounds hurt me. So he's still working on healing things, when it comes to his past. That's what he's also saying to you. And to finish off, what else is he wanting to say to Natalia? He's also saying, my love, I see us having a wonderful life together in the future. So, in the future, the two of you, he sees you having a life together, and he's saying we are forever. And he's also saying to you, we are destined to be together. I know we belong together. And to finish off, he's saying to you, bond. Only we know the depths of the love we feel for each other. So he's saying to you, we've got this strong bond, and only we know the depths of the love we feel for each other. And like he said, I love you. I hope that helps. Thank you for that donation. Okay, right. Just going to go back up again. So I had done Nick, Victoria, Liz, Aramangal. Me satisfied. What love messages does Jonathan have for me? What is Jonathan wanting to say? Love messages to be satisfied at this time. What messages does he have? So he's saying to you today, awareness, I'm awake. So he is awakening. He's also saying to you, ending is over with the karmic. So he's also letting you know that, and he's saying, allowing, let me in. So I feel he's saying to you, I'm ending things with the karmic. It's been over for quite some time, but, and the message is allow me, when I do come in, when he does finally come in, physically, he's saying to you, let me in. What else is he wanting to say? Love messages as well from Jonathan. Thank you, angels. He's saying to you here, twin flame, and he's saying you are my twin flame and I love you. So he wants you to know he loves you. He's also saying to you here, adoration, I admire the amazing person that you are. And to finish off, he's saying, I will always love you no matter what. Is that unwavering love? So that's what he wants to say to you. Okay, I hope that helps. Shagan, is everything over between me and Saqib Latif? Should I move on from this relationship? Okay, please guide me. I'm in a twin flame. Yeah, you're in so much overthinking. I know I've definitely given you so many messages before, but you are in your mind. And part of why Saqib hasn't come to you yet is because you are worrying about it. You need to let go. You need to calm your mind. You really, because remember, this journey is there to help you to come into a place of peace. So if you're constantly in your mind and you're worrying, you're overthinking, it is showing you that you really need to work on the self. But let's see, what is it over between them? Is it over between Saqib and Shagan? Thank you, angels. Is it over between them? Let's see what's coming through for you here. So you've got the star. There is hope for the future. So, when it comes to the two of you, there is hope for the future, for the two of you to be able to have a life together. There is hope for that. So it's showing you that things are not completely over. However, you being in that place of being overthinking, worrying, constantly thinking, is he going to come back? Is this going to happen? It's not going to help. Because the reason why the two of you are apart right now is so you can work on such things. You can find peace. You can find joy in your own life. And you're no longer overthinking and worrying about whether it's going to happen. And you need to work on that. So there's hope for the future for the two of you to be together. But you need to really to let go. It's not about moving on as in forgetting about him and all these sort of things, because I feel that you can't. If you could do that, you probably would have done that a long time ago. But I feel you can't do that because there is that connection between the two of you. But it's also that you need to let go. So, what you're being asked to do is to stop focusing on Saqib so much. The more you focus on him, the more you're running away from yourself. And what you need to be doing right now is to taking your energy and your focus away from Saqib and putting everything on yourself. The more you're putting it on him, the more you're not focusing on healing yourself, on getting into a place of peace in yourself, because you're putting everything on him. So you need to shift your energy. And for the two of you to be together, even though there is hope for the future, you need to work on that. So, this journey has happened the way that it has happened, so you can work on the self. And it's important for the two of you to be able to be together, that you do work on the self. So that's the first message. And you've got the High Priestess as well. And the High Priestess really is about being able to listen to your intuition, the guidance that you're receiving. And I feel that if you're so much in your head and you're overthinking, even if your angels come in and they give you guidance on your own path, you miss that because you're constantly in your mind. So you need to calm your mind. You need to ground yourself. Go out in nature, ground yourself, help yourself meditate, ask for help from above, to find that peace and that calm so that you can hear the guidance that's coming in for you. But there is hope for the future for the two of you. Should I move on from this relationship? Okay, I'm going to be a bit harsh with you, and I'm going to say to you, there is no relationship between you and Sakib right now. There is no relationship because Sakib is where he is, you are where you are. Right now, you are by yourself. So what you need to do is to focus on you, and not see it as there's a relationship, me and Sakib. Just see it as I need to move forward in my own life right now. I need to find peace in my own life. I don't need to be overthinking and worrying about things. I need to do me and really put all your energy on you. The more you do that, loving yourself, caring for yourself, being there for yourself, that is actually going to shift things when it comes to your connection with Sakib. So take all your focus away from him. That's the message coming through for you. So, maybe you can try and it's not that you are moving on as you never think about him or you never, it's like you want to be open, focus on you, but be open that when Sakib Latif is ready to come forward, he is coming into your life. But even if he doesn't come into your life, you are okay anyway. That's where you need to get to in yourself, for the energy to be able to open up. So it's like, you are letting go. You're letting go, but you are still open when it comes to the love. That's where you need to be. So that's the message coming through for you for that. What guidance is coming through for Shagan at this time? Because the more you're wanting it so much, you're wanting Sakib to come in at a certain time. If he doesn't come in, then what does that mean? It's like you're holding on too tightly. You need to let go. And that letting go is what's going to help your journey. Because right now, you've got the Hanged Man. There are necessary delays in your connection, delays in him coming to you, so that you can focus on yourself. And, that is the key to having that relationship that you are desiring. You have to let go to be able to have it. And that's what you need to do right now. The other card that has also come out. So you're feeling quite a lot of pain as well. This is like kind of like feeling the pain of the, it's like you have that connection to him, that heart-to-heart connection, but you're worried about time a lot. You're worried about time. You're thinking, he's not coming. Is he ever going to come? You're in your mind a lot. You need to let go. That's the big message that's coming through here. And that's going to help you to not be overthinking and to find peace. Because right now you're in your mind a lot and it's stopping you from finding peace because you're worried about the timing. So you need to let go, and right now, Sakib, we've got the King of Swords. His energy right now, it's like he's focused on himself. There may be things that he's doing in his life. Maybe, the King of Swords is the king who doesn't show emotion, who doesn't show the love. He's not ready to show you love right now. So, that's why you need to give yourself all the love that you need. It doesn't mean he doesn't have love for you. He's just focusing on other things. So you need to focus on you. So I hope that those messages do help you as well. So let's just get guidance as well for Shagan at this time. What guidance is coming through for Shagan? Thank you, angels, at this time. What messages are coming through? So first of all, you've got... I love the angels. So you've got here, don't lose yourself in your mind. So you're losing yourself in your mind. And they're saying, don't lose yourself in the mind, in the past that is gone or the future that has not yet come. So you may be worrying about the future, the timing of when he's going to come, and you're losing yourself in that. Don't lose yourself in your mind, in the past that is gone and cannot be changed, or in the future that has not yet been. All you have is this present moment. Don't miss out on your life. Live in the now. When you're in your mind, you are lost. You're not in the present moment. You're missing out on life right now. And that's what they're saying you need to be doing. You need to be living your life. You need to be more in the present moment. You need to be focusing on you. So that's the message coming through. And then they're also saying to you, walk away from anything and anyone that is draining your energy and taking away your peace. So if being in your mind too much about Sakib is taking away your peace, you need to walk away from that. That's the message coming through, that letting go that I was talking about. Walk away from drama and all that is not serving you. Find peace. And the last message is, this is a great time for you to pull all your energy back from the outside world and go within. Again, I said this already. Thank you, angels, for confirming it. It's a great time for you to pull all your energy from Sakib Latif, from the outside world, and put everything on yourself and go within. And it says you have all the answers within. Technology detox. So maybe you may just want to turn off your phone, turn off looking to see if he's going to message you, all those things. Have a technology detox. Inner world and due time is of essence. So right now, you're really being guided. The guidance that's coming in for your twin flame relationship is for you to put all your energy on yourself, to focus on yourself, to focus on self-love, self-care. Bring your energy back to you. That's the big message and guidance coming in for you. It will help you with stopping that overthinking as well. And do things such as going out in nature, meditation, things that you love, things that will help you to calm your mind as well. Okay, I hope that helps. Karen, messages from spirit team for me. What messages are coming through for Karen at this time? What messages coming through from the spirit team for Karen at this time? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through? So the card that has come out for you is generosity. And the message is generosity is a quality of spirit. So this is a message for you. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others, even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. It is an attitude of mind, which means that you are happy to give without expecting in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous-hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. Angel wisdom suggests that you give to yourself freely, openly, and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great. For all that you give from an open heart is returned to you multiplied. So you're really being guided by your spirit team to be more in that energy of generosity. Generosity to the self, giving to yourself freely, openly, and lovingly, but also being generous towards others. And as it says here, I am generous hearted. And I feel that the more you are doing this, really think of ways that you can be generous towards others. So many people will be like, but I don't have money. But it's not about money. You can give to others in some other way, but I feel you're being guided to do this for some reason. So because that's the card that has come out. I'm generous hearted. So that's the message coming through for you. What other messages coming through for Karen at this time? What other messages coming through for Karen? Thank you, angels. You've got the bull coming through as well. And the message is unleash your sexual energy and let your passion flow into all areas of your life. So, this is about, it's just your sexual energy is like the most powerful energy that we all have. And when you unleash that, that passion, that energy into the things that you love, it will help you as well. But it says into all areas of your life. So this is about living your life passionately. When you do certain things, even if it's just cooking a meal, putting all your passion into it, that's the energy coming through there. What other animal is coming through with the message? You also have the eagle coming through saying to you, visualize your most beautiful future and live towards it. So you're being asked to visualize and live towards your most beautiful future. You've got the bee as well there, and it says the universe is a place of abundance. You are being cared for. So that's the messages coming through for you there. We'll get an angel wish message as well for Karen, what's coming through. We've got here, be patient, all is well. So in terms of things that you're desiring, be patient, all is well. Okay, next we've got, so that was Karen. Bear with me one second. Nokukanya, messages from L. What is L wanting to say to Nokukanya at this time? What's L wanting Nokukanya to know? So he's saying to you, this is a higher love, you know, it's a divine love. We are on this journey together. And he's also saying to you here, pray for help. So I feel he's praying for help, you know, help so that he can then be able to be with you. There can also be a message for you to pray for help from above when it comes to your connection. What else is he wanting to say to Nokukanya at this time? We've got one-sided relationship that has come out here. So, you know, I don't know how you feel about your connection. Do you feel sometimes that it's a one-sided relationship? It could be coming from you, or maybe he's in some sort of one-sided relationship where he is because it's come out from him. You know, it could be a one-sided relationship. I don't know if he's in a karmic relationship. You know, maybe he's showing you that the relationship that he's in is a one-sided relationship. Or it could be a job situation where he's giving so much all the time. So that's come through for a reason. Really feel into how that message relates to your connection. And do you feel that you may be on a one-sided relationship, sort of a relationship that's coming through as well? So really see how that message relates. What else is coming through? Thank you, angels. What else is coming through from him? So he's saying to you, light. He's saying to you, when all is dark and heavy in my life, you bring the sunshine that I need. So you bring this light into his life as well, is what he's saying. You know, we had light as well here, pray for help. And so you are that, you know, the more you can pray as well for your connection, the more that we help to bring light into his life. And he's also saying to you, aching, I don't want to be away from you any longer. So that's what he's saying, he's aching to be with you. Okay. Hey, Sma, I see your hi there, but, you know, if you've asked a question, I don't see it. Nicola Francis, Mark, can I ask? No, okay. I don't get that. But anyway, Nicola Francis, I'm in a divorce and my husband is lying on me constantly and he seems to have the law on his side. I'm alone and I feel lost. I'm so sorry to hear that, Nicola, you know, that your husband, who's soon to be your ex-husband, is lying and he seems to have the law on his side. I'm so sorry that you feel alone. I'm going to bring you in messages from the angels, but, you know, remember that he left me with our daughter knowing I have to work, and so now I'm depressed. I don't know, because since I filed for divorce, only bad things have been happening to me. I'm so lost. So I'm really sorry to hear that, you know, and it sounds like you're going through a really difficult time. You know, you've got your daughter as well. And I don't know if you can find some help from, you know, I don't know, lawyers or people that can give you sort of, you know, legal help as well in relation to the things that he's lying about, where he's got the law on his side. Maybe find some, you know, people that can help you as well in relation to that. But let's, you know, pray as well about it. That's the other thing that I can say to you, because you're saying you're depressed and, you know, it sounds like you've got a lot going on, but lean upon your angels. You know, remember that when something is going on, we're in a situation in our lives, nothing lasts forever. You know, this too shall pass, and better days are going to come in for you as well. I feel that that's something that you always need to remember. It may be difficult now, but this is not going to last forever. So pray, ask your angels for help. You know, there are angels that can be, Archangel Michael can help you with protection, you know, during this time, especially whereby he is acting, you know, in all sorts of ways. You can just pray for protection. You can pray for shielding as well. And, you know, you ask the angels to help. They are amazing at helping you with these situations. You know, ask the angels for help. So let's see what guidance is coming through for Nicola at this time. What guidance is also coming in for Nicola? Thank you, angels. Okay, so guidance coming in for you right now. So we've got here, You're being asked to actually do something for you today. You deserve your own love. You know, I feel that so many times when things are going on and we're feeling depressed and everything is on top of you, we forget to even look after ourselves. So as this weekend is coming in, I know you may be like, I've no time to do that, but you know, give yourself even just 2 hours of just, you know, just taking time for you. Whatever it is that you can do for yourself, they're saying to you, you need to give yourself love right now. You deserve your own love. And I feel that they're also saying to you, it's all, you know, things are going to shift. Trust in miracles. It is all going to work out better than you ever imagined. So pray, ask your angels for help. You know, the more you are really leaning upon them, things are going to work out for you. So this whole situation with your husband who's lying on you and everything to do with the divorce, you know, even the things that are happening where you feel like bad things are happening all the time, it's all going to work out better than you ever imagined. So just remember you are not alone. And I feel that, you know, you're also being asked as well. I talked about this, it was a different scenario for Aramangal, but really work on gratitude. You know, start to be grateful for things working out perfectly in the situation. In the morning, write 10 things that you're grateful for. I'm so grateful this divorce has gone through and everything is okay. I'm grateful that we are having an amicable divorce. Write 10 things. You know, I'm grateful that everything is working out for me. Say, write those 10 things, say them out in the morning, write another 10 things in the evening. Just start to be grateful as if these things have already happened. I can tell you without a doubt that gratitude really shifts situations, including what's going on with this whole divorce. So you're being asked to really use gratitude as well. So we've got, again, a message to focus on you. What you need at this time is to heal your past. You know, things that are going on with your husband as well. Do your inner work and love yourself. So you're being asked to focus on you. And then in terms of this whole thing, you're being asked to have faith. Let go, trust, and give it all to God. So you're really being guided to lean upon heaven, angels, God, for when it comes to all this. And then you let go, you say, dear God, I give it to you. I can't make these things happen. I am asking for your help. And then to have faith. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Nicola Francis. Daisy, messages from R. What messages are coming through from R at this time? What's R wanting to say to Daisy? Thank you, angels. So we've got here, I wish I could take it back. So he wishes he could take back whatever was said, whatever has happened in your connection. What else is R wanting to say to Daisy at this time? What other messages are coming through? So he's saying to you, attention, and he's saying, you know, I may not pay you attention at this time physically, but I will do so because you matter to me. So he is going to show you that you matter to him with a commitment as well. You know, so you want to come forward. You know, I really feel, check out today's reading if you haven't seen it. It was all about this marriage coming in, commitment. So that's what he is saying. You do matter to me, and I will want that with you as well. What else is he wanting to say to Daisy at this time? So he's also saying to you here, feelings, and he's saying, I may be quiet over here, but the way I feel about you is loud. So even if he's quiet, you know, his feelings for you are loud. And he's saying to you, my deepest desire is for us to start again. So he wants that union with you. Okay, angel guidance for Daisy. What angel wishes are coming through for Daisy at this time? Angel guidance for Daisy. What is coming through? So the message for you today is listen to your own inner voice. Your knowledge is within you. So that's the guidance. Listen to your own inner guidance, your own inner voice. You have all the answers within. I hope that helps. Harsha, what are his current feelings for me? What are his current feelings for Harsha? Thank you, angels. What are his current feelings for Harsha? So you've got here, attraction, I want you. So his feelings, he feels attracted to you and he's saying to you, I want you. Marriage, I do with you. So he's also thinking about, you know, commitment, marriage. Do check out today's reading as well. You know, that's coming through there. What else is he wanting to say about his feelings for Harsha? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you, but for now, there's someone interfering in our relationship. So there's someone interfering in your relationship, but he is attracted to you. He wants a life with you. What else is he saying to Harsha to finish off? So he's saying to you here, presence, and he's saying, my favorite thing in the world is having you by my side. So I feel that he misses your presence. He misses having you by his side. And that's what he's saying. And he's saying, but you are in my future. So there may be someone interfering with your relationship right now, but he sees you in his future. I look forward to seeing what life has in store for us in the future. I hope that helps. Okay. Let's see. So that was Harsha. Sa here saying, may I know current thoughts of R and future of our connection. So current thoughts of R. What are the current thoughts of R? Thank you, angels. For Sa, current thoughts of R. Current thoughts of R for Sa. Thank you, angels. What's coming through? So you've got here hidden. So, you know, if he's not showing you his feelings or he's keeping away from you, you know, you are being protected on your journey. But he's saying to you, one soul, our soul, we are one soul. And he also wants to have adventures with you. So he's saying to you, go on adventures is what's coming through there. What else is he wanting to say to Sa? He's also saying to you, I'm so sorry. So if there's anything that has happened, maybe he's been secretive about something, or you felt like, you know, he's being secretive or being deceptive about something. He's saying to you, for anything like that I've been doing, maybe not really showing you how he feels, whatever it is that's going on, he's saying, I'm so sorry about that. What else is he wanting to say to Sa at this time to finish off? What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, treasured. And he's saying, I want you to know that you mean the world to me. So, you know, he's letting you know that. And he's saying, reconciliation, take me back, my love. So he wants to be with you. Okay, and future of your connection. What's the future of the connection for Sa and him? R. Future of the connection for Sa and R. What's coming through? Future of the connection. So you've got here, this is the Six of Cups. This is the past coming back. So this is about the two of you having a life together, him being the past that comes back into your life. So I hope that helps. Jasbinda, I would like a message around career since not working right now. Any new opportunities coming this year? For Jasbinda, welcome Jasbinda. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. So if you're new, welcome. Do subscribe as well if this is your first time here, and anyone else who's new to the channel. So message around career. Is there a new opportunity coming this year for Jasbinda? Thank you, angels. Is there a new job opportunity coming for Jasbinda this year? So let's see the cards that have come out for you here. Okay, so the first card that we've got here the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is the card of making decisions. So I feel that you need to make some decisions in life. Maybe this can be decisions about, you know, what it is that you want to do. I'm just wondering, is this frozen? Bear with me 1 second. Okay, no, it's not. I thought it looked a bit frozen on here, but yeah, no, it's not frozen. So Jasbinda, there may be some decisions that you need to make, you know, maybe in relation to the jobs that you're applying for. Really think about what it is that you want to do. There is that sort of energy coming through for you there. You know, really make decisions when it comes to the job situation. But I feel that you're being shown the Ace of Cups. You know, it's that card of, you know, things that you love, things, you know, something opening up. It can be a love relationship. So I feel that in relation to a job situation, there's definitely something coming in, and it's going to be more of a job that you love, you know. And I feel that's why you're being asked maybe to make a decision about, you know, the job opportunity, job or career wise. Is it, what would you really like to do? And go for something that's more coming from your heart. but there is the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel that's showing you that there's definitely going to be something coming in, an eventual positive outcome when it comes to the job situation. We've got here the 10 of Wands. And 10 of Wands, you know, is the card of releasing burdens. So I don't know if there's something that you need to work on releasing, maybe fear, maybe the way that you think about a job situation or about yourself. There's something that you need to leave behind, and, you know, maybe clearing karma as well. There's something going on there that you're being asked to release the burdens, you know, and the more you can do that, the more I feel it's going to open up an opportunity for something to come in. So let's see what the angels are saying. Angel wishes for a job situation for Jacinda. What's coming through here? Okay. So they're saying to you, whilst you have a pulse, make every beat of your heart count. So I feel that this is about going for things. So if an opportunity comes up, you know, go for it. Whilst you are alive, just make every opportunity, you know, every heartbeat count. And then we've got as well here, the beauty you seek will resonate in nature. So maybe spend time out in nature. It will help you to find clarity about certain things. And they're saying if it doesn't feel right, then the answer is no. So if you get a job, for example, I feel like you're being guided to do something that truly comes from the heart, rather than just go for an opportunity just because you've got a job, you know, and it's not something that's truly coming from the heart. So if you get something, for example, and it doesn't feel right, they're saying to you the answer is no. Again, you've got to go out in nature and clear any negative thoughts or energies you may have. So I feel that you're being asked, again, it's that same energy with the 10 of Wands, to release burdens. So just clear your energy is what I feel is coming through, but something is definitely going to come in for you. Let's see, will something come in for Jacinda this year? Will something come in, job opportunity for Jacinda this year? So the cards that are coming out, luck is on your side. So I feel that definitely, yes, something is going to come in, luck is on your side. But in the meantime, really focus on releasing anything that you need to release, whether it's fears and situations. You know, you have the Ace of Swords. You need to make certain decisions for yourself as well coming through there. And then cleansing things from your life. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Jacinda. I think that's how you pronounce your name. If it's not, I apologize. If it's Yasbinda or something. This thing is cut off now, so Surrender is next, actually. May I have guidance for my love with Kusuma and my career life? I'm doing whatever I can do. Anything I need to improve. Feelings of Kusuma. Okay. What's coming through for Kusuma and Surrender? Thank you, angels. Guidance for this love. What's coming through? So what I feel the messages that are coming through here, we've got Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords is the card of fear. And I feel you're being asked when it comes to your relationship or situation with Kusuma, you just need to release all fear. Give it to God. Just trust that everything will come in at the right time. Just let go of any fear, any worries about it, and give it to God. You've got the Queen of Swords as well, and you're being asked to, you know, this is the card of finding independence, focusing on the things that you're doing in your own life, being focused on you. I feel that that's what's going to help you. So release any fear, give it to God, surrender your connection, just say, dear God, make it happen the way that it is meant to happen, and focus on you. That's the guidance that you are receiving. You're doing whatever you can. Keep doing more of that, but putting all your energy and focus on yourself. Anything you need to improve, loving yourself, doing things for you, doing whatever it is that you can for yourself, that's what you need to do. And what else is coming through? Let's just get guidance for you as well. What other guidance is coming through for Surrender? Thank you, angels, at this time. So they're saying to you here, you are being inspired with ideas and guidance. and messages. Listen to your inner guidance. So in the meantime, maybe you're being guided to do certain things, to do other things in your life. And they're saying to you, you're being guided, listen to your inspiration. And when it comes to you and Kusuma, it's all being prepared. It is all being brought in for you. The universe has your back. So God has your back in the relation to this. That's why you're just being asked to let go, surrender, give it to God. That's the guidance coming through for you for what you can improve. No matter how it looks, there are blessings in this situation that you cannot yet see. A blessing in disguise. You will have an aha moment at some point. So no matter how the situation looks, and if you're thinking nothing is happening, what am I doing? You need to let go of that a little bit. But the way things are for you and Kusuma right now, there is a blessing in disguise. You may not understand it right now, but at some point you will. Something just flew across, maybe an orb or something, which is beautiful. So, that's the message that's coming through. There's a blessing in disguise. There's a reason why things are the way they are at this moment. And when the right time comes, it will all make sense to you. That's what I feel they're saying to you. And what else is coming through? You also want messages from Kusuma. What is Kusuma wanting to say to surrender at this time? What's Kusuma wanting to say? So Kusuma is saying to you, it is destiny, it's fate, we are meant to be, it will come in at the right time. It's going through awakening as well right now and saying to you, I am seeing the signs and I will approach you at the right time. I'm planning to. That's why it's important that you let go. And then what other message is coming through from Kusuma as well to finish off? He's saying to you, yearning. So he's thinking about you, wishing that he was with you and saying he has serious desire for you. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Very well, message for you. Let's get a message from the angels. Message for Amin. Thank you, angels. What's coming through for Amin at this time? So the cards that came out for you is power. And the message is you are reminded that your essence is divine. So let no one diminish you. So you're being reminded that your essence, who you are, you are divine. You are a child of God. You are divine as, sort of a spark of the divine. So you are divine. So don't let anyone bring you down, anyone diminish you. And the message is when you feel totally serene and at peace, you are powerful. And for no one can upset or influence you. So, when you're not at peace, it's like everything can, you react to everything. You don't find peace. What if someone says something, it really affects you, but they are asking you to find peace. So when you're totally serene and at peace, you are powerful. So you're being asked to find peace within yourself, because even if someone does anything, if you're peaceful already, whatever they do doesn't really affect you. You may look at it and think, what are they doing? But, it doesn't take you from the peace that you have, and you are powerful that way. So no one can upset you or influence you. Your angel guidance is to find your still, quiet center, then heal your anger, purify your emotions, rely on your own judgment, and take your own decisions. That's the message coming through for you. It serves your spiritual growth to take responsibility for your life. So stand on your own feet and be strong. True power is based on inner strength, self-worth, and confidence. Claim your power today. So you're being asked to claim your power, and true power comes from inner strength, your worth, knowing that you are, your worth, that you are enough, and having confidence. So the affirmation is, I am serene, which is peaceful, powerful, and confident. So that's the message coming through. And we'll get an angel wish for you as well. Angel wish for Amin. What's coming through? So the card that has jumped out is, your angels will only give you challenges that you are capable of handling. So whatever challenges that you are facing, you're being shown that you are strong enough. You're only given things that you can handle. So I hope that helps. Donna, messages from Mark this evening. What is Mark wanting to say to Donna? I need to put no more questions actually, because No more questions. Okay. So messages from Mark. What's Mark wanting Donna to know at this time? What is Mark wanting Donna to know? What's Mark wanting to say to Donna? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you, I feel you. So he feels you. He feels that connection to you. He feels your energy. That's what he is saying. What else is Mark wanting to say to Donna? So he's saying to you as well here, I am your masculine. You know, masculine, I am. And he's saying, release any doubt and trust in us. That's what he's saying to you. And he's saying to you, I promise I will make it right. So he is going to make it right for the two of you, saying to you, trust in us and trust in that. What else is Mark wanting to say to Donna to finish off? So he's saying to you, realization, and he's saying, I never told you enough how much I love you. So he thinks about the fact that he never told you enough how much he loves you. And he's saying it's preordained. It comes from God. We are meant for each other and nothing will come in the way of that. That's what he wants to say to you today. Okay, so that was Donna. Angel message for Anna. What angel message is coming through for Anna at this time? So your message is imagination, Anna, and the message is, thoughts are the building bricks of life, for everything begins with a thought. Add creativity to thoughts and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open doors to help you. Angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcome. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Then imagine your dreams and start the process of creation. So you're being reminded here that you create your life from the thoughts that you think, you know, and they're saying to you, just focus on the things that you are wanting to see in your life and imagine it. Imagine yourself living that life. That's how you create it. But also it's important that your intentions are pure. You know, sometimes people are creating something and the intention can be, so I can be better than the other person. You know, your intentions need to be pure. I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm just saying it's an example of how your intentions for wanting something or wanting to create something may not be pure. So it needs to be pure and, you know, and focus on that. So the affirmation is, I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. So that's the message coming through for you. And an angel wish for you for Anna today. You've got here, what you think is what you create. So again, they're saying to you, you know, what are you thinking right now? What are you creating for yourself? You know, are you thinking positive thoughts? Are you visualizing, imagining the life you dream of? What you think you create? Your loved ones want you to live the life you're destined for. So they're saying to you, you have the power to create it from your thoughts, the life you're destined for. So what are you thinking? What are you creating? Really focus your thoughts on your dreams. That's what's coming through for you. I hope that helps. Well, Jacinta, then go for it. You know, if you want to do online, do that. Message for E, no contact. What is E wanting to say to Yashi at this time? What's E wanting to say? We've got I gave into temptation coming through here. So there's something that he's sort of got into or he's done, you know, maybe a person or a situation. He's saying I gave into temptation. What else is he wanting to say as well to Yashi at this time? So he's also saying, but I'm longing for you. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he desires you and he's saying to you, I'm longing for you. What else is he wanting to say to Yashi to finish off at this time? What else is he wanting Yashi to know? So he's saying to you serendipity, and he's saying with you and our love for each other, I feel like I've won the lottery of love. So he knows that, you know, the chance meeting of you two coming together is something that was meant to be. And he's saying he feels like I've won the lottery of love. Only we know the depths of the way we feel for each other. So he's saying we've got this special bond and only the two of us know the depths of the way we feel. So that's what's coming through from him. Ashish, is my future wife younger or older than me? Any messages from her? Okay. Is Ashish's future wife younger or older than him? Is Ashish's future wife younger or older than him? What I'm feeling for you in relation to that question is, does it matter? You know, but anyway, your future wife, we've got a Pisces energy coming through here. And I feel that, you know, there will be someone who might be Pisces, but you're being asked in relation to that question, just relax and breathe. You know, you don't need to worry about whether someone's going to be younger or older. You know, just trust that the right person will come. You just relax and breathe and let things just happen. That's the energy that's coming through in relation to that. But will they be younger or older? Will they be younger or older than Ashish? I feel you need to let go of that, but let's see what's coming through here. So we've got here, I feel you've got the judgment card, and the judgment card, I feel this is a card of releasing judgment. And what I feel this is saying to you is that, you know, when it comes to love, love is just love. Whether someone is older, someone is younger, doesn't really matter. Especially when it comes to the life that we are moving into right now. In the past, things such as being so, you know, people being judgmental towards someone, that someone needs to be younger than you or older, whatever, usually younger. Those things, we are getting rid of all that stuff. It doesn't matter anymore. So you need to get out of this judgment of whether someone needs to be older or younger, and just be open to the person who's meant to come into your life. That's what I feel that message is saying to you. The other card that has also come out is the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel that the person who's going to come into your life will be someone who does love themselves, someone who's more settled in themselves, who may be in a better place where financially as well within the self, who's independent. You know, so whether they're younger or older doesn't really matter. It's about what they bring into the relationship. Okay, so that's what's coming through. And messages from this future wife, whoever she is, what is she wanting to say? Thank you, angels, to Ashish. So she's saying to you here, allowing, let me in. So when she does come forward, she's saying to you, let me in. So she will, you know, she will come at the right time. And you want a marriage with you, I do with you. So, you know, I feel that let go of whether someone is younger or older, it doesn't really matter. You know, just be open to what God is bringing into your, or who God is bringing into your life. And the last message from your person is irreplaceable. So it will be someone who feels that you are irreplaceable. You always have a special place in my heart. So you have a special place in their heart. 3D messages from him for Ashwini. What's he wanting to say to Ashwini at this time? Finances are a problem, so he is working on finances as well. You know, he could be tied up in the relationship that he's in, finances tied up in that too. What else is he wanting to say to Ashwini at this time? He's praying for help. So he's saying light is all, praying for help in relation to the finances issues, I feel. And he's also saying to you, desire, I have strong desire for you, you turn me on, and that this is a divine love, it's a higher love. To finish off, what is he wanting to say to Ashwini as well at this time? So he's also saying to you, home. So he wants to be with you, and he's saying, all I truly want is to be with you. So you are his home, he wants to be with you. Okay. Nancy, hey Nitu, messages of what's coming towards me in April. What's coming for Nitu in April? Thank you, angels. What's coming for Nitu in April? What's coming for Nitu in April? Right, so you've got here, Wheel of Fortune, things falling into place, you know, fate and destiny taking you where you're meant to be, whether it is in career, love, you know, I just feel things are going to be falling into place for you. That's the energy that's coming through for you there. And you also have the Chariot. This is about things moving forward. So if there have been certain things that, you felt like things are not really happening, I feel like April is going to bring in that forward movement, things starting to move in your life. And, we are now in the new astrological year. Aries is that energy of fire, things moving forward. So I feel that you're going to be feeling that quite a lot as well in April. So beautiful energy coming through for you there. What else is coming in for Nitu in April? What guidance is coming in for Nitu for April? So you've got here, this is a great time for you to pull all your energy back from the outside world and go within. So you're being asked as well to ensure that you make time for going within, time for your inner world. You have all the answers within. Make time for technology detox as well in April. Inner world and you time is of essence. So I feel it's really important that you make time for yourself a lot. And then there's something that only you came here to do, and only you can do it your way. You came here with a mission. It's time to be the leader that you came here to be. So you may find that things are opening up for you to do something that you came here to do, or listen to the guidance that's going to be coming in for you, what you're being guided to do. It's like they are, the wheels are setting into motion for you to be able to do certain things. So that's what's coming through for you in April. I hope that helps. Right. Okay. I'm just looking for questions here, but I'm also seeing that there's some comments on there that I've just removed as well. Okay, I've got to the end. Michelle Wara, go ahead and, oh, you've done it anyway. Because I've said no more questions, I need to come off now. So I'll do Michelle's question and then I'm going to come off. Thank you for that donation, Michelle. Messages from Mohammed. What is Mohammed wanting to say to Michelle at this time? What messages are coming through from Mohammed? He's saying to you, I'm not ready. So he's saying he's not quite ready to come forward just yet. I'm not ready, but I will find my way back to you one day. So he wants you to know that right now he's not quite ready to come to you, but he will find his way back to you one day. What else is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know this time? So he's saying to you, just release any doubt and trust in us. Even if he's not ready at this time, but he will come forward at the right time. He is awakening. He's saying, I'm awake, I'm becoming more aware about things. And he's also asking you to just let go, surrender. When it comes to this connection, he wants you to know that you matter to him. So even if he's not showing you attention physically at the moment, he will do, because you do matter to him. And he's also saying, I promise I will make it right. So when the right time comes, he will make it right. He'll bring in that union, because the two of you, he's saying, we belong together. So that's what he wants to say to you. And then to finish off, what else is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know at this time? So he's also saying to you, you are unique. You are an irreplaceable part of my life. So no one can ever replace you. And he's also saying, invitation, I want to take you out on a romantic date. So when the time is right, when he's ready, he wants to take you out on a romantic date. And he's saying to you, nurturing. He's also saying, it feels so safe and good with you, and I miss that. So where he is, he's missing being with you. It feels safe, it feels good with you. And he's missing that your nurturing energy, and he's saying to you, just trust me, I will get there. I do want that life with you. We belong together, and I will make it right. So that's what he wants you to know. Thank you for that donation. Okay, I'm going to jump off now. Thank you all so much for coming in on this live. On Sunday, I'm not going to be able to do a live because I have to go to London. I'm going to a funeral on Monday, so I need to leave, so I won't be able to do a live. If I can, I will jump in tomorrow. I'm not promising anything yet, but I'm going to see how I'm doing tomorrow. I might jump in, but not for longer than an hour and a half. But thank you all so much. And thank you to all who donated, anyone who liked as well. Thank you for your likes, and I'll see you all soon. Lots of love.